Hey friends, if you caught my little quick video earlier, you seen that I was growing bananas, literally bananas, in the kitchen. Um, those bananas, uh, they were funky looking when I got them. They weren't yellow and they weren't green. They were kind of like a very firm gray color. I don't know. And I thought, well, they'll ripen on out. And they never did. I've had them like a week and they never did really ripen. And a couple of them actually still had a green taste. I wonder if they had been frozen in shipping or refrigerated or something. A few of I had two different bunches. A few of the other bunch had to go away. They were too far gone for salvage. But I had a good time in the kitchen. And there's no right or wrong, hey, my friend Linda, in the kitchen, in my opinion. I just get in there and do what I do, and what works out's great, and I do it again, and if I can remember it. And what doesn't work out, I'm like, I'll never do that again. But the first thing I want to show you guys, and a lot of this is very anti-inflammatory, and some of it is from the 3-day diet. So if you're wondering what that looks like, this is not on the 3-day diet. Remember I shared not very long ago about Savory Oatmeal, that I had never heard of Savory Oatmeal. And Debbie Coyle, our friend on here, was telling me about, she ate some that had like mushrooms and spinach in it once, and it was really good. So I had that kale I needed to use, and I grated a carrot, and I had a small squash I sliced up, and I grated some onion in it. Or did I chop onion? I chopped onion in this. I grated onion too. I've cooked for like 3 hours. And I have a 3/4 cup of dry oats and a cup of almond milk and a little bit of water, where I cooked like the bella mushrooms. Right here's some. They were fresh. I cut them up. So I have too many vegetables for my amount of oatmeal, but this is half of what 2 eggs and 3/4 cup dry oatmeal cooked. So it made a huge, very low point. Well, it was a no point supper actually, because none of this has points now that oatmeal's free. The only thing I will have to count points for is while it was hot, I melted, well, my cow's upside down there, one of these, this is Aldi's brand, the Happy Farms cream cheese wedges. They have 45 calories. I melted one of those in it and made it super duper cheesy creamy. So what did I do with all those bananas? I went bananas, and then I got mixed up. Am I trying to use up bananas, or am I trying to use up eggs, or what am I doing? Then I just went nuts and started cooking like crazy. So first of all, I made, let me get these around here, my little dishes. There's been a rat in this one. This is the banana souffle, which is a part of the 3-day diet for those that have never done the 3-day diet. This is one batch. I split it into 2 small dishes so I can make 2 snacks out of it. And as you can tell, I had a little rat nibble up there. Very good. I'll show you. You wouldn't think that bananas and eggs do this. Since this is my food, I'll show you. But it literally makes, like you can break it off. It's not pudding-like or anything. It looks, if I can get that close enough, you can see. Actually looks like a bread. And it's really good with sugar-free pancake syrup on it, because I've had that before. Now, I baked this in the oven instead of microwaving it, because I had the oven going with a whole bunch of little bitty casserole dishes. So I just went ahead and used my oven for that. I've had a pop-up, that one that pops up all the time. Let me turn that off there. Okay. Next, I had, from where I made monster cookies the other day in the refrigerator, I had some pumpkin puree left over. So I used it in 2 different things. I've had people ask me, if you don't like bananas, can you still do the 3-day diet? Which of course you can, and make substitutes, or what to substitute in place of a banana. So this was an experiment that turned out really good. It took a little longer to cook than the banana egg souffle. Do you remember those? These were the ones that the candles were in. Aren't they cute? I love them. And I can just wrap them and put them all in a freezer bag and won't have dishes to do later. But anyway, I tried using, what did I use? I have to think, I cooked so much. I used 1 egg, and I did put some pumpkin pie spice and like a heaping teaspoon of the Lakanto brown sugar replacement to season up that pumpkin. And 1 egg, about half a cup of pumpkin, and the sweetener and seasoning, and that was it. And it is a little bit more pudding-like. As you can see, that same rat just got in this. I wonder who that rat is. It's a banana-eating rat. It's a little more moist, but it's good. It has a real good flavor. Let's take a lot. Pretty good. It's more eggy and less bread-like. Okay, set that over there. In my creations, since I had leftover pumpkin that needed used in the refrigerator, I thought, well, I'll make some pumpkin overnight oats. I'm literally not going to have to cook for a few days. So I've got half a cup of oatmeal, dry oats, and let's see, let me taste this one, see what I put in it. I can't remember. Okay, this is the one that I put half a cup of a Premier Protein, the caramel, and half a cup of milk, almond milk, because I didn't have a full half a cup of my Premier Protein. So these 2 little breakfasts, they're in just little jelly jars. They're made exactly the same. These are a peanut butter, and this is a Holy Mess recipe that I've twisted up a little bit. This is banana overnight oats, and these are like super creamy. You can see that. This is made with half a cup of dry oats and Premier Protein in the caramel peanut butter flavor, and a banana mashed and stirred in it. Super sweet and no added sugar at all from the Premier Protein. So there is 3 overnight oats, which, by the way, those can also be snacks. In the cooking line, I made some protein loaves using bananas. And again, that same little rat just keeps chewing the corners off of everything. I'm going to have to set a rat trap in there. But this little rat ate this little corner right here. And this is vanilla protein powder and bananas, eggs, oats, and the the protein powder I used had 120 calories a serving, and I don't not like it. It's just you can taste that protein powder kind of thing. What I will probably do is like split it in half and put like either some sugar-free pancake syrup or sugar-free jelly on it to try to, or like mashed berries, because it does have that protein powder twang. You know, if you've ever cooked with protein powder, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, they rose up nicely, browned nicely, pop out of the pan good. I might just go ahead and wrap these and freeze them outside of their pan. And because I was so mixed up, was I getting rid of eggs or getting rid of bananas, I got on over into the egg cooking department and made some egg bakes. And here they are. These are some more of those little dishes, Carla. I just love these. So in this, and I also made a larger quiche type of thing in a regular 9-inch pie plate. What kind of conglomeration I have here is I've got feta cheese, chopped kale, a grated carrot, some grated onion, eggs. I used 9 eggs and made 3 individuals and the big pie plate. So I used a lot, or got a lot out of it. These smell really good. I put garlic powder, onion powder, and Italian seasoning on this one. And these two, I had a pork rub that I put on. And I've not tasted of this yet because it was so similar to what I had for supper. So I guess I'll taste out of the big one because I'll probably freeze the little ones. And this one I would probably cut in 4 pieces and serve it, but let's just give it a little taste. Oh, that's really good. Very much like the egg bake, or the bowl that we've done during challenges. That was really good. That's like really, really good. It tastes way cheesier than it is. The whole thing, these 3 little dishes in the big pan, have 2 ounces of fat-free feta in it. And I guess that's where the real good cheese flavor's coming from. But those are really good. And I like things, they may pop out. If they don't, I mean, I'll just, no, they pop out. Just give it a little twist. Yeah, I'll individually wrap them. And this way we will know how the egg souffle freezes. Because I intend to freeze, I'm going to have to freeze some of this, period, to see how it turned out. So I have, out of my banana adventure, I have 3 overnight oats, 2 mini souffles, 3 mini loaves of banana bread, and I have, hey Lydia, in the freezer, they're still setting up, so I couldn't show those, but I mashed 3 bananas and put peanut butter powder in it, and I've got them in muffin tins, just a little bit of almond milk, just a smidge of almond milk. I've got them in muffin tins smeared with Jordan's Skinny Syrup, the chocolate fudge flavor, and I'm going to try to freeze them into a little banana puree disc with chocolate on top. So we'll see how those freeze. It'll be banana peanut butter. So that, I think, is all I cooked. So I've got bananas freezing. Got 2 bananas left. Hi, Rita. I've got 2 bananas left over that were good. 3 overnight oats. 2 mini banana souffles. And 3 egg dishes. Plus the big quiche. And 3 loaves of protein bread. So I think I made good use of my bananas. They didn't go to waste. And all my dishes are done except for these cute little ones I have to wash up. So I'll get off here. I was thinking, you know, I need to do that one day. Take like 5 ingredients. Y'all give me a list of 5 ingredients and see what I can come up with. That would be fun. Because that's kind of how I cook anyway. It's like, well, I got some carrot. I got some zucchini. Something's got zucchini in it. It may be these. This is where the zucchini went in this little egg bag. Well, there's room in my corner for 2 little rats. I love, and speaking of corners, I really love the corners on everything. It's my favorite part. So, but they made up quick, made up easy. I ended up I kind of streamlined my ingredients so I could just go down through there doing this, dipping and measuring, because I was using a lot of the same ingredients over. What I did, I fixed one bowl that I mashed my bananas in and then scraped it into the mixing bowl because I was doing different things with them. So that worked out really good. I just had a banana mashing bowl. So, all right, I'll jump off here and I'm going to get some coffee. My shirt actually says, wish you were coffee. So if you were coffee and you were a rat in the corner, we've got all kinds of sweets and savories that we can go for. So anyway, fun in the kitchen. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.